Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? And now today I show you how to make the eggplants. Eggplant Parmigiana, because it's only one. We call it just Parmigiana. I know in the States you have to say eggplant because you make it of everything. Kevin, did you ever eat the horse Parmigiana?
Oh, no.
The horse Parmesan?
You don't eat that in America? You don't make the horse Parmigiana?
No, they only do
You
that in The
make the chicken
Godfather after they
Parmigiana?
cut the horse's head off.
That's a Sicilian thing, you know. Anyway, we make it only with eggplants. Now, this kind of, many different kind of eggplants. This is big like the head of a legion, you see? And look. There you go, you see? It's exactly the head of a legion. It's a very giant one. So this one, normally the eggplants are also long. So we cut it by the long size. These are large, so we're gonna cut it by the large side. So what we do is this, we cut the eggplant, you see? And we cut it in many slices. Ready? Okay? Maybe I think this is better. Ecco qua. And I cut this, okay? And I make all the slices like this. Nice, thin and nice. Then I have to put this slice in water and salt. Leave it in the water and salt for 10 minutes, and the water and salt is gonna turn into a purple color. Because it's gonna absorb all the... No.
Scusa, hai già fatto il video?
It's gonna absorb all the...
Di amaro?
Make me nervous, eh? I get nervous, I'm gonna get a legion now. I'm gonna get him, all right? Allora, when I talk...
Violenza con le figlie.
I remember on the bus I have the drivers. If I get nervous, I yell at the drivers, you see? But now I have a legion, so the only one I can yell is a legion. All right, so I'm getting nervous and now a legion. Allora, now what we're going to do is, after we cut this, we put it in the water and salt, a few minutes. All right, it's gonna absorb all the bitter, and then we put them in flour and deep fry them. All right, deep fry them. Then, where is the eggplant, Eligio? What do you do and say? Look at this. You see how they come? Ready? All right.
So is that what you're showing there? Is that fried already?
This is already fried, my friend. This is already fried, and then we got some basil, a little bit of basilico. All right. And now we need un container.
So with the fried, so you soak them in the salt water.
Yeah.
For how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Then you take them out and then you dip them in flour.
Allora, I drown them, or you say dry them. All right, and then I take away the water. If you put the water in the oil, in the boiling oil, you burn. All right, dry, and then
But you
flour.
put it in flour.
I put them in flour,
and then you fry them.
and then I deep fry them. Deep fry like you fry chips. I have everything.
So no breadcrumbs or anything like that.
No.
Because in America, this might be where we screw things up over here. A lot of times you get eggplant Parmesan in America. They cook it like they make a chicken Parmesan, where they same thing. Let's
go back to my question.
They coat it in egg, they coat it in flour, they bread it, and then they fry it.
Do you put horse meat inside the two?
No, we don't have. No one does horse meat here because the
I
horses are too cute. So
I like David is laughing. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say nothing, but it's okay. All right. Remember this. The most important thing over the food, all right, is, thank you, Vittoria, because I look in different cameras. I don't know where to look anymore. Okay, when you talk about food, the most important thing is when you buy the food. So buy good food. When you have a good food, you don't need to put breadcrumb and all right, on your food. Otherwise, it's going to take away the taste. And another important thing is that when you deep fry, believe it or not, when you deep fry, especially vegetable and seafood, you keep a lot of vitamins because deep frying is faster than boiling. Some people think that if you boil vegetable, has more vitamin than if you fry them. It's not true. It's the opposite. It's incredible. In Sicily, in Naples, where religio comes from. Okay, when religio comes from, they deep fry everything. And these are the people that live 90 years of age. You have to kill them, you shoot them. Otherwise, they're not going to die. I'm telling you, they shoot them in the street. They have enough. So, now, what is this? Deep frying is simple. We put the flour. And you know why we put a little flour? Because it's going to absorb less oil. That's why. Okay? We don't put the flour to make it more tasty. We put the flour to absorb all the olive oil. So, to absorb less oil when we deep fry it. Okay? This is very important. Now, what we're going to do is this. Now we're going to make a leaf of sauce, a salsa. Now, this is another thing I prepared before because I'm nervous. I didn't know what to do, and I prepared the sauce. So, you know what you want to do to see how I make the sauce. Join, like Riccardo, show, and or have a tour with whatever tours and come here, I show you. But if you don't do one of these things, you're not going to know how I make the sauce. Right, Kevin? You know that, Kevin. You either. You have to join. What are we going to do? Sauce. Now, the only thing I want to tell you about the sauce, where is the sauce, Eligio? What the hell? Eligio, where is the sauce? I love Eligio. Eligio is beautiful. Okay, thank you. And this is the sauce, all right? Now, this is not a sauce. Okay, I call it the sauce. But in Italy, we call this pomodoro, tomato. A sauce could be, this is the same thing you do when you invented the chicken Parmigiana. All right? You have no idea, because then from the chicken Parmigiana, when you make a normal Parmigiana, you do it like you made chicken Parmigiana. It's all a mess. Simple. We don't buy the sauce. You never buy the sauce. You buy tomatoes and you make a sauce. This is the difference.
This Simple. So I struggled with this the first few years I was cooking, because you always think, oh, I just go to the store and I buy a can of sauce, and you think that this is going to be good sauce, and then it always tastes funny and all this. And then I realized I tried cooking my own sauce a few times, and I realized it doesn't take a long time. I just get a can of tomatoes and I pureate them, and then I cook them. And that's it. That's your sauce. Done.
Listen,
and it's so much better. It's so much fresher, and it's so much better than a regular jar of sauce, and it only takes a few minutes longer than a jar of sauce. But almost every jar of sauce, you go to the store, you read what's in it, and they have a million different spices in it. They might have multiple different tomatoes in it. They might even put another vegetable in it. It's crazy what they do with the sauce. But no, if you want a regular Italian red sauce, you just need a tomato. So I have San Marzano cans in my cupboard.
Bravo, bravo. And this is the San Marzano, same thing. Bravo. This is a very important thing. If anybody is a single girl and you're looking for a nice American boy that looks like a Western guy, you look for Kevin. Kevin knows also how to cook. Where the hell you find a boy in America that knows how to cook? Nowhere. All right? So, anyway, let's go back to our point. Thank you, Kevin. That was a beautiful explanation. So what we do is nothing. We make a sauce with tomato. We don't put spices. The only thing we do is a little onion inside and olive oil. We're going to show you the video. Anyway, sauce is ready. So the sauce has taste of tomato, because if you make the sauce that has made of shit, and now you have to put the noise when I say shit, because this is the taste that makes, all right, then it's your problem. You make the eggplant to Parmigiana. And if you put the onions and the bloody turkey inside, you make something else. But never mind. Allora, Parmigian, a little bit of a tomato in the ground. Now, this is another important thing. When I first opened my restaurant in Sorrento, all right, I used to put a lot of tomato sauce in the Parmigiana. The people used to come nervous and say, why the hell you drown all the bloody eggplants in the sauce? That's right. You don't need to put a lot of sauce. You don't make, otherwise you make something else. It's a drowned eggplant. This is like what we're doing with the bloody artichokes. I don't know. What we're going to do, little sauce, a little bit, just to cover the base here. And then we do a mosaic. with the eggplant. So you see, I know Eligio is very good in doing mosaic with eggplants. Why Eligio? You know that Eligio's wife, she's great. Somebody that came in my restaurant knows her, and she's beautiful. Now, another important thing, Eligio is putting basilico. See, put a lot of basil, fresh basil. Please, Eligio, put the basil. Mozzarella. Allora, Vittoria, if you want to see how to cut to mozzarella, if you want to learn how to cut the mozzarella, join like Riccardo show. You never know, somebody doesn't know. Anyway,
This is beautiful. You're putting a lot of you're on fire today. You're making I could take a lot of these clips and make mini ads out of them. If you want to learn how to cut mozzarella, you join your
exactly. No, they don't know to do nothing, or they steal our ideas without joining us. It's not nice. Allora, Parmigiana. We put some Parmigiano in the Parmigiana, Eligio? Yeah. I like a little bit of Parmigiano cheese in the Parmigiana. A lot of, Vittoria likes a lot of mozzarella. Okay, this is for Vittoria. We put a lot of mozzarella. Of course, I do it like when you have a restaurant, you have to save money. Okay, allora put the Parmigiano. This is a fresh mozzarella. Now, the only problem of this, I don't put a lot because it's fresh. I bought it this morning. Normally, when it's fresh, it's going to take out a lot of water, capito? And it's going to drown in the water, so you don't put a lot. Normally, the best thing to do is to buy mozzarella a day before and put it in the fridge, if you buy the fresh one. Okay, allora, now what we do? Tomato sauce on the top again. You see? Very religious, this the way? See? Prendi Eligio che dice yes. Yes? Now we put a little more now on the top, always. Not too much to drown it, but enough now to go through layers. And we do the second layer. You say it's a layer or a layer? How the hell you say that?
It's layer.
You put 2 layer and that's it. And not 5 layer, 20,000 layer. Only 2. All right? Actually, I tell you, somebody makes only 1 here. Ecco qua, you see? Vittoria, come Luca? Ecco, one in the middle. Uno qua. Ecco qua. E uno lo mettiamo qua, così. Ok, mozzarella. Let's put all mozzarella on the top. This is gonna become nice, Vedi? Ecco qua. E poi il Parmigiano at the end. I want to put the Parmigiano on the last layer at the end, because at the end it's going to make a crust. All right. Ecco, this is something you do in America. You like the crust on top of the food. This is nice, because crust on top of the food is crunchy, but plus is a little burn. So the little burn is beautiful. Okay, that's it. Okay. Now, so I'm going to put the nice, pieno, full of Parmigiano cheese on the top. You see, 1, 2, 3, look at this, so look. Okay, basta, that's it. Va bene? Eggplant Parmigiana. Now, we're going to put it in the oven, high, maximum speed for 20 minutes. Va bene? 20, 30, the time.
Quick question for you though, right? So you're building this almost like a lasagna.
Esatto.
Because again, a little bit of a difference here. Most of the time when you get eggplant Parmesan in America, it's a big slab of Parmesan, and it's cooked like a chicken.
You remember in our last edition, you remember when we did the bastard? You remember the bastard, the drowned bastard? We did the same thing. We sliced it. We slice the drowned bastard, and then we stuff it and we put it back. When you do this, you make sure that it's going to taste of something. You know, the white part of the chicken is very thick. So if you cut it in half and you put something in between, it's going to become stuffed. All right, we call cordon bleu. That one here, it's a cordon bleu. We put, and if you put the tomato sauce on the cordon bleu, you make a chicken parmigiana, I suppose. Something like this. Anyway, I don't want to get involved too many things. Okay, so we're going to put it in the oven for 20, 30 minutes. And God bless the oven. All right. Allora, meanwhile, we have this done. Okay, allora, this is the time for us to have a nice glass of wine, my friends. We are cooking eggplant parmigiana, which eggplant parmigiana, it's a Sicilian, a Neapolitan, a little bit from all over Italy, so we need wine from Tuscany. You say, Riccardo, what the hell has got to do eggplant parmigiana with the wine from Tuscany? And you try, and then you see if it's not nice. All right, because the eggplant parmigiana is very thick, this Chianti Classico. Now, talking about Chianti Classico, something very important I need to tell you. Chianti Classico is made in Florence, all right? Then there is also another Chianti is made in Siena. When you see the black rooster, all right, that means it's made in Florence, in the area of Florence, the black rooster. This is a Chianti Classico. A good red wine must be, especially a Chianti, at least 14%. If it's not 40%, then it's a mineral water with a little bit of, I don't know what inside, all right? So you need to have a 14% red wine to enjoy the eggplant parmigiana. Va bene, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin, David, Vittoria, Eligio, everybody? So, if you want to see Riccardo drunk, after drinking one bottle of a Chianti wine and eating the eggplant parmigiana, join like a Riccardo show, and you can see also Eligio. All right? God bless America. I love you all. All right, and we'll see you soon. È calda, È calda, Vittoria.